and welcome back to the Loopy Homestead. It's a Saturday today. We have things to do. One of which is we have, I know we just finished the pig stall and doing all that, but we now have a project that's coming up immediately after that. I'll talk to you about the specifics of that in a second.
And I'm also going to squeeze in Sam, because she now has her horse blanket off and she is losing hair like crazy. So I'm going to spend a few minutes with a shedding blade, taking some of that nasty winter hair off of her. She'll be a lot happier. Today, even though there's some rain clouds in the distance, it's a pretty nice day. So we're going to get in everything that we can.
So let's tackle it. One of the projects that we have today is start working on some more stuff for the pig stall. We had to remove a board that was in the bottom of their opening. We thought it was low enough that they just step over it, but they do keep hitting their feet on it, and we really don't want to see injuries created that way, so we're just going to remove that and reinforce it. You can see I have another gate beside me here. We are going to work on a second pig stall. One of the pigs that came to us, actually both of them, were exposed to a boar at the last place, so it is very possible that one or both of them are pregnant, and we are seeing a little bit of food aggression start. So we want to have a second pen so maybe we can get them separated if we do have one of them getting ready to farrow. We're prepared for that. We have also noticed that on our current gate, they are so excited about food that when we go to come in with it, they are pushing towards the gate quite a lot. So we're going to install a secondary latch on this, so that way as soon as we're through the gate, we can just push it shut and it'll auto latch. We will still use the chain to keep it officially locked, but this allows us to go in and out and make sure that they're not going to leave through the gate. So we'll be putting up some 4x4s. We'll probably be getting this gate installed. I don't know if we will do the wall today for that or not. It just depends on how much leftover wood we may still have. But outside of that, those are our projects in here today. As you can see, we've gotten this area cleared out now. We have moved our feed cans that have our pig feed in them. We've cleared the area to start doing some of the rest of the build. We've already set our corner 4x4 to mark out the edges of our stall. When we're ready, we will build another wall identical to this one on the outside, and we will cut another hole here so that the pig living in this stall can still get outside. For now, it's not connected to anything out there, so we won't be cutting it just yet, but our plan is to make a second pig run that goes all the way out and down, just like our other one, mirrored, so there will be two identical ones. This stall plan was originally going to be for a boar, but now that we think both of our gilts might be pregnant, we need to be able to separate them. They are fighting over food, getting a little more territorial, so we don't want any injuries or anything of that nature. So if it just means separating them out for a bit, that's just fine. Our goal here is we're going to take this gate and we are going to position it in here somewhere. We do have a second 4x4 that we will need to either put up here or here, depending on where we want our gate. And the goal of this is to facilitate the creation of a chute that we can make with these gates. This one will be able to open outward or inward, and we will be able to open the other one outward so that there is a natural area for the pigs to kind of come and go between the two stalls when we want them to. Originally, this was our plan for the boar, so we could let them in with the pigs, the sows, once they've had their litter anyway. For now, they're still gilts. But so we could let him in and out to have his business with the ladies as we saw fit, but keep him separate when we really didn't want that stuff to be happening. But considering these two appear to be arguing a little bit over food and space, we want to make sure that we are not getting any problems with that. So this will become either Penelope or Petunia's stall respectively, and we will just deal with the boar situation when we get there. We have cut all of our beams for making this side of the wall, at least as far as the 2x6s are considered. We will deal with the 2x4s when we're done with those. And we have measured and dug a hole for our next 4x4. This is to make the other side of the gate. So we're going to go ahead and get that screwed in and start working on our wall. This is our homemade fence stretcher. You can buy them, but you can also make them for a lot cheaper. 2 pieces of 2x4, 4 bolts, 4 washers, 4 nuts, and a couple of handles. You can get your fences nice and tight. Last thing we need is a couple of strong arms. Well, guys, that's that. It didn't take us long to put up this second run, mostly because when you do it once, the second time you do it, definitely faster. We got the insulators on and the poly wire run really quick. And as you can see, we've already got one girl in here. Penelope, our black and reddish colored pig, she looks like she's going to be due soon. So we just thought it was better to give these girls their own spaces. It's very likely Petunia will be ready week 2, maybe more. But from what we understand from the guy we got her from, she was likely bred as well. So even though she hasn't been showing as much as Penelope has, we're pretty sure she might be coming here soon too. So that is that for today's video. I'll show you real quick before we go what the inside of their stalls now look like, that it's all totally set up. You can also see behind me here, Penelope is enjoying some wonderful grass. So that's it, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us back on the homestead. If you'd like to stay in the loop, please subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to help us find more looplings like you, please like and share our videos. See you next time. Ooh, pig fart. Whoa.
Does it stink?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me get a whiff then.
Why would you want to come smell it?
Because I can.